So, all right, guys. How many of you guys drink like milk? Like,
I love milk.
oh my god, you guys are terrible.
I love milk.
All right, cool. I like that. Okay, so although I might be somewhat biased because I'm lactose intolerant, it did lead me to some newly learned information that led me to appreciate why I can't consume whole milk. So, there are many disadvantages to drinking cow's milk. First of all, for your health, multiple studies show that the consumption of dairy products was linked to increased like acne. So, you don't like pimples? No, drink milk. And it actually robs the bones of calcium. I mean, it's been, said that it helps, the calcium because of what it contains, but it actually robs it of it. Okay, so if you were to not drink milk, you would prevent acne, and you would also have a less chance of like ovarian cancer and prostate cancer, I believe. So yeah, so it's not the end of the world yet. There are many alternatives to whole milk. So soy milk is a common alternative, but there's becoming, other alternatives as well, such as like tree nut milk. So there's almond milk and like cashew milk. There's also hemp milk and oat milk and rice milk. All these kinds of different milks out there. So there's that. So the benefits for me personally, I don't like the taste of any of them just by themselves, but in certain things, like I have them in my chai tea, or I have them in even oatmeal or mac and cheese, and it actually doesn't taste that bad. Like you can't really tell the difference. So not that bad. And then it also, through some research, I found out that it has the same amount, if not more calcium than whole milk, which is kind of interesting. So there's that. So to steer, back to cows. Did you guys get that? Because like steer is a cow. Okay. I tried. So cows are pumped full of antibiotics to keep them alive and producing milk throughout their lives. And then with that, it gets into the milk, obviously, and then it affects us. And then when we try and take antibiotics, at best it has decreased effectiveness, or at worst it doesn't work at all. So they're also injected with lots of hormones. So hormones are put into the cows to make them produce more milk throughout their lives. And I have this little thing right here. So in 1970, one cow produced 9,700 gallons of milk. And now one cow can produce up to 19,000 gallons of milk, or pounds, pounds. So that's kind of crazy. And then on top of that, it also affects a human's hormones as well. So it screws us all up to that extent. So as you can see, there are many alternatives to cow's milk, and the research I've accomplished plus personal experience, I do advise trying them. When all is said and done, although the temptation of dairy products will continue throughout our lives, I hope you now have a better understanding of where it comes from and how it might affect you and your environment.